movie nights on My Fair Lady, 1964 film, 27 December 2025 viewing. Here I, Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, talk through my movie notes for my Saturday, 27 December 2025 viewing of the 1964 film My Fair Lady, which is a fiction film about a poor woman who moves in with a male professor and his live-in help at his residence as he trains her in proper speech and etiquette. Yes. So this is, it came in it's a special edition, 50th anniversary edition. The DVD, so there's 2 Blu-ray discs. One's the film, one's special features, and then there's the DVD disc, which is the one I watched, which is it's purple. I think they're all kind of a purple though. This is like the most, the other 2 are kind of like purple pink, and this is like purple. Yeah, it's like 2 hours and 53 minutes or something like that long. I was like, it's longer than F on the movie. The 2025 film is longer than 2022 film Elvis. So it was a chunk. I was like looking at it, I think it was yesterday, and I was like, 172 minutes. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get on this. So I watched this a fair amount growing up. I think it's kind of an interesting one in the sense of, so there's this poor woman. She's not homeless, she's poor. And she moves in with a professor, and she kind of has, she works on becoming more like high society. And it's kind of an interesting one because there's, and so that's the journey. And her, you know, social climbing behaviors and how they kind of change and that kind of stuff. She kind of becomes what she thinks is a lady. I'm like, oh, for me, that includes menstruation, and she does not have the weight variation on screen to support her being a menstruator. Was she even a biological woman then when this was filmed? Whoever the main actress was, I don't remember her name. All right, not an actress who's left an impact on me personally. Yeah, the actor, on the other hand, there's a scene in here where I thought it was kind of an interesting one. So I'm attempting graduate school again on that topic. I have attempted graduate school before, and there's something like with professors that I've encountered where they're kind of like, some of them kind of feel uncomfortable wearing nice clothes. And there's a scene in here where they go to this like really nice party, and the professor's wearing his kind of professor attire, and the main character is dressed up really nice in a big grandeur costume, and she sits down with kind of, I would classify them as maybe like 2 businessmen, and he looks kind of drab relative to the businessmen. And I was kind of like, yeah, I would say academia is one where, as like a high society, I've encountered even like professors kind of like struggling with that. And in terms of original peoples, there is no concordance between higher academia in the United States of America and knowledge as a form of like prestige. It's totally inconsistent with those of us who are of Native American ancestry. It's not representative of us whatsoever. Whereas in this, like, the high society and academia stuff is more, as portrayed here, is more European in origins, and it's like, certainly not Native American or American, if you want American to mean like respectful of original peoples. Professors are not that in the United States of America, certainly not presently. And so there was that kind of like to come back now, and I'm approximately 32 years of age, and to be like, yeah, from my Native American side and from my graduate school, like having interacted with kind of professors and like being in academia, it's just kind of a, there's still, it's, what is it? It's 61 years later, and they're still kind of having to prove themselves. So what I guess I'm trying to get at is, while the movie is like My Fair Lady, there's also the kind of like undercurrent story of like academia trying to, or a professor trying to prove himself and his own worth to his society, including his mother. And that's still true. So it's kind of a, that actually occurred to me when I was growing up as well. I was like, yeah, a showboater of a lady. like, she doesn't have natural female weight variation. Caught on screen. It's a no-no. Menstruate or you're a no-no. Not a lady. Gotta flow. Otherwise, it's My Fair Trans or My Fair Man. All right. So there we go. Those are my movie notes on My Fair Lady, 1964 film, 27 December 2025 viewing. Tom Brady and Lando Norris go. We're with our lady. I'm their lady. I menstruate.